Death is a cycle which cannot be prevented. Good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good evening.
So let's first of all give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Harshul for delivering such an amazing speech with amazing messages and amazing energy. So what a wonderful speech we had. It had amazing messages, it had amazing energy, it had amazing structure, and it had amazing vocal variety. So as we know that every coin has two sides, right? So let's discuss both the sides of the coin in this evaluation. So I have divided my evaluation into two categories. The first one is the evaluation of the content and the second is the evaluation of the delivery. So in the content part, I always look for two things that should be there in a speech. The first one is the structure, right? How you have paced the entire format of the speech. And I really loved how in the beginning only he passed a hook statement that imagine yourself in a situation when you're going to a funeral, and then he moved on to us, picking three people who will say some things about us if that funeral is ours, and then how subtly he talked about the messages and what did the actual three person in his life, that is Toastmaster Jyoti and two other persons, actually talk. So the structure of the speech was very well done with good suspense and good messages. And the second thing that should be there in the content part is the messages only, as he had told me before only to keep a special eye on the messages part. So he had given wonderful messages, like for example, as I said in the beginning, that death is a cycle which cannot be prevented, or when he correlated the love, career and relationship factor to three words, that is stem, leaves and flowers, and he actually said that you should not really focus on these things a lot because these things will eventually fall, just like stems, leaves and flowers, right? So I really like these two messages, and at the end he said that you should just focus on yourself. So in the content part I do not have any recommendation, recommendation, yeah. So you have done really well on the structure and the messages part. Now coming on to the delivery part. So in the delivery part, the hand gesture was absolutely on point. So it wasn't like that he was standing like this and just giving a monologue. He was actually, his hand gesture were in synchronization with what he was speaking. And but you could have improved a bit on the hand gesture part. For example, when you were talking about, let's say, the picture, right? So you could have just said that imagine you are seeing a picture. Or for example, when you were talking about the flower, flower, fruits, something of that sort, right? Your hand gesture were good, but it could have been slightly better. And the second thing is that he generated suspense by his pitch of the voice. Now let's imagine if he talks like this, imagine yourself in a funeral. But now the opposite is, imagine yourself in this funeral. In which part did you think that he actually generated more excitement? That is the second part. So he actually did that only to use the pitch, that he has got really nice pitch to generate excitement. That was a really good part. Now two recommendation in the this delivery, that he needs to work on the vocal variety a bit because your pitch was constant throughout. And the second thing is the interaction part, that you were asking a question but you did not really give enough time to be more interactive. So overall a great message, amazing storytelling, just to improve upon interaction and the vocal variety part. Yeah, that is from my side. Thank you so much.